Hello and welcome to What the Fuck Just Happened Today, your essential guide to the daily shock and awe in national politics. I'm Joe Amditis. Let's get to it. It's Monday, December 12th, 2022. Welcome to day 692. A federal judge declined to hold Trump or his office in contempt of court for failing to comply with a grand jury subpoena, demanding he return all classified documents in his possession. The Justice Department had asked U.S. District Judge Beryl Howell to hold Trump's office in contempt after his lawyers discovered at least 2 additional classified documents found in a storage unit in Florida. Judge Howell, however, left it to the DOJ and Trump's team to resolve the dispute themselves over whether Trump might have more classified documents at his properties after more than a year of the DOJ asking for them. Meanwhile, the Republican candidate who lost Arizona's governor race filed a lawsuit challenging the certification of the election and is asking the court to declare her the winner. While Arizona's election results were certified last week, Kari Lake nevertheless asked Maricopa County Superior Court to declare her the winner or to throw out the election results entirely and require the county to conduct a new election. Lake claims that ballot printer and tabulator failures on Election Day were intentional by election officials, which, quote, created chaos, end quote, with, quote, oppressively long lines, end quote, which she argues disproportionately depressed voter turnout for Republican voters. Lake claims that the alleged misconduct by election officials therefore nullifies the results and that their actions wrongfully led to the state naming Democratic Governor-elect Katie Hobbs as the winner. Lake's candidacy was centered around the false conspiratorial claims that the 2020 presidential election had been stolen from Trump. In Arizona's Senate, the conservative Democratic senator announced that she will leave the Democratic Party and register as an independent. Kyrsten Sinema called her decision a natural extension to, quote, reject party politics by declaring my independence from the broken partisan system in Washington, end quote. Sinema's announcement comes days after Democrats reached a 51-49 majority in the Senate. The Senate, however, will still functionally be a 51-49 chamber, meaning Democrats will have the votes to control Senate committees, retain subpoena power, and judicial and executive branch nominees. Sinema will also keep her committee assignments. In D.C., House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy could lose the election for the next Speaker of the House, despite Republicans flipping the chamber in the midterms. McCarthy still needs to earn 218 votes to become Speaker of the House, and Republicans will start the 118th Congress with only 222 seats. And at least 6 Republicans have already said they won't be voting for McCarthy, leaving him 2 votes shy of a majority. If McCarthy loses more than 4 GOP votes on January 3rd, the House will continue voting until someone wins a majority of support from the lawmakers in attendance who are not voting present. The last time a vote for Speaker had to go to multiple ballots was in 1923. Moving on, scientists successfully produced a fusion reaction for the first time that generated more energy than it consumed. While still at least a decade away from commercial use, the technology offers the promise of unlimited, cheap, and carbon-free electricity. The Department of Energy is expected to officially announce the major scientific breakthrough on Tuesday. And finally, the Keystone oil pipeline was shut down after a pipe ruptured, spilling enough oil to become the largest onshore crude pipeline spill in 9 years. An estimated 14,000 barrels of oil spilled into a creek in Kansas. Since 2010, the Keystone pipeline has leaked almost 26,000 barrels of crude on U.S. soil. And in the polls, CNBC says a majority of Americans don't want either Biden or Trump to run for president in 2024. 70% of Americans say Biden should not run for a second term, while 19% support him giving another run. 61% meanwhile say Trump should not seek the presidency, compared with 30% who believe that he should. That's all for now. You can find the links and sources for all of these stories on the main website. And as always, visit whatthefuckjusthappenedtoday.com for the latest news and headlines. Until next time, I'm Joe Amditis.